I'm Mark Goldbridge. I hope you're all doing well. This is a massive game for Chelsea and Arsenal in the title race for Arsenal in the 6th place Conference League race for Chelsea, potentially. I don't really know. But they are obviously... it's a big game, and I think Arsenal beating Wolves at the weekend makes this game more interesting, because I did worry about this after the Villa game. I really did, and the fact that they went to Wolves and won, they put themselves top of the league, actually, Arsenal, it just gives it that edge where Arsenal really do need to win, Chelsea really do need to win. Let's have a look at the league table and just pop that there for you as well. So yeah, really looking forward to it, and I hope we get a good game. Sorry I was a little bit late. Apparently Palmer's ill, says John. That's why he's not in the team. Sorry if you don't know the teams, actually. I'll whack those up for you as well. But welcome to a Premier League game on a Tuesday, on video on this channel anyway, but you can listen to it on Spotify. Get involved. Loads of people giving us really good feedback, but it has been going for a year. Declan Rice into the box. Trossard, goal. There you go. If you've just joined in on TikTok, you've just joined in at the perfect time. Arsenal lead 1-0 already. Easy for Arsenal. Chelsea look shit. They really do. Unfortunately, it's come down that young lad's side, Gilchrist. So happy when he scored that goal last week. He's the guy who's got to deal with the right-hand side with no Gilchrist. And look, he's inexperienced and he's young. And he's basically been done by Rice there. He's lost his man. And it's unfortunately... He's unfortunate there. I feel for him, because that goal last week, he was so excited about it, wasn't he? And yeah, he's been done by Trossard and Rice there. I mean, it was just too easy at this level. I don't know anything about this Gilchrist guy, this Gilchrist lad. I love what I do. I love the interaction. I love what we've built. Nothing's better than that. Goal this time, yes. Ben White, 2-0 Chelsea. I'm pleased for Ben White, actually. I think he's had to deal with a lot of shit over the last few weeks about not playing for Southgate, and I agree with that. But Arteta looks like he wants to cry. I mean, there was an element of offside here, but you've just got to say, where's the Chelsea defence? It has been coming. But I don't know what they're doing. Well, it's Enzo Fernandez on the back post. Look at Enzo Fernandez on the back post with Saliba playing him onside, look. That is incredibly bad defending by Enzo. I mean, he's an absolute prat. Saliba's just holding him there in the 6-yard box, and he's playing everybody else onside. It's one of those that looks like it might be miles offside, but it's not miles offside, because Enzo Fernandez is stood next to Saliba miles away. Yeah, I don't see Chelsea coming back now. But what a ball by Odegaard. If Havertz scores, is it... Oh. Odegaard's a fucking magician. Get him a wand and a big pat and a cloak. He's an absolute magician. Havertz scores this time, but Odegaard is just unbelievable. That's what a number 10 is. When I'm talking about Man United need a number 10, that's a number 10. All Odegaard wants to do is keep possession, probe, and then find the killer pass. It's all he wants to do. That's a number 10. That's what United need. They need a number 10 like that, who constantly will keep the ball and probe for the attacker. Absolutely brilliant. Odegaard is a magician. He is just so fucking good. What a signing by Arsenal. What a number 10. That pass as well. The thing is, it's not a one-off. He'd just done it 5 minutes ago. Magnificent. 3-0. Havertz took it well. There was talk of a foul in the build-up, but it would be criminal to wipe that goal out, because the pass by Odegaard is just... Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And Havertz celebrates against Chelsea. Well, I forgot about that. Quavers or Monster Munch, says Tig. If it's prawn cocktail Quavers, sign me up. Phil Jones says it was a clear foul on Madueke. Yeah, if I was a Chelsea fan, I wouldn't be happy about that. But then again, you're not going to win anyway. What does it mean for the league table, Mark? Well, it's funny you say that, because I do have a league table to show you, and it looks a lot like this. Well, Arsenal have made very easy work of this, but it could have been closer if it's 4-0. It's 4-0 and it's Havertz again. It could have been closer if Jackson knew what that white thing with the net on was. But this is brilliant for Arsenal's goal difference now. This is turning into a real boost for their goal difference. I don't. At what point does the media start on Poch? It's incredible to me how he just gets away with it all the time. And people say he's only had one season. Well, look at Ange's first season. Look at Ten Hag's first season. But I will say this. If Chelsea had a striker, I think it would be different. How do you spend £1 billion and not buy a striker? Well, they did, but they didn't, you know? They didn't. I just think with Ten Hag, give him season 3. Oh my God. Ben White's a baller. Ben White's a baller. He's just... I thought he was going to cross it. If he means this, and I think he does, he's just lobbed it in from the right-hand side over the keeper. I think he's saying I didn't mean it. I think he's saying I didn't mean it. Yeah. I don't think he meant it. Because if he did mean it, it's absolutely amazing. Watch this. 5-0. 5-0 with 20 minutes to go. Sack Poch tonight. He's got to go. Yeah, Miles onside, Ben White. Yeah, he's not meant that. Yeah, he hasn't meant that. No. He's crossing that to the back post and it's gone in. If I was Ben White, though, the way his head's looking, I would say I meant it. But I don't think he did mean it. I don't think he did mean it. But I would claim it. The win ratio of Man City in their final 6 games over the last few years is terrifying. Somebody's got to stop them somewhere if Arsenal or even Liverpool are to win this league. But Arsenal today, the only thing about Arsenal is they'll just rue that home game against Aston Villa because they've been so good the last 2 games. Wolves away was difficult. They got the job done, 2-0. 5-0 against Chelsea. 7 goals scored, no goals conceded. The defence deserves the shout out as much as the attack again. Odegaard, absolute magician. I mean, back doing what he should do as well. I mean, I think the big thing for me from that game today, and I've been talking about it all season, is I don't like Rice, Odegaard and Havertz as the front 3 and then Jesus or Nketiah at front. I don't like it at all. I think Declan Rice has to do all the defensive work. Havertz gets in Odegaard's way. I loved it when they went with Jorginho and Rice. It was a lot better. But now he's gone with Partey and Rice. You really just give Odegaard that 20-metre square in the number 10 position where he just pulls the strings and runs the game. Havertz won't get in his way because Havertz has got to be the final man as the striker. It just works so well. And Odegaard, like last season, when he's the sole creator, he just dictates the game. And I've mentioned this as a Man United fan. Bruno Fernandes is very different as a number 10, but this is the modern way. Odegaard's sole obsession is to retain the ball, pass, move, magnetic, and then feed to create. And he does it so well. And I know on was it the 3rd goal or the 2nd goal for Havertz, where he threaded it through, I think it was for 3-0 actually. But just before that, he'd slipped Havertz in with an even better pass, and Havertz hit the keeper's legs. So Odegaard was just magnificent today, captain of that team as well, but an absolute magician. Ben White with 2 goals, defended really well, the team defended well. Chelsea weren't... Arsenal were the better team that deserved to win, but if Chelsea had a bloody striker, I mean, Jackson's just terrible, isn't he? He's absolutely terrible. But back to Arsenal, they can only do what they're doing. And a lot of people said after Aston Villa they'll bottle it now, and they haven't. Last season, I think after the bad results in April, they just couldn't get their head up, could they? They got beat by Brighton, if I remember correctly. But at least this season, even if they don't win the league, and they still can, but even if Arsenal don't win the league, it's not the same as last season. There is a next step. There is a progression. They're still defensively solid. They've bounced back from the Villa game with 2 wins. They're still... That wouldn't have happened last year. That